Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevremont suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
Questo sembra Pirlo.
Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Ma sembra tutte voci da donna, ma che devo fare per forse il personaggio mezzo buco? Dice una cazzata tra me e la mia moglie ora che mi mescola il gladiatore con Transformers e mi chiama quando si parla o di Massimo Decimo Meridio o di Optimus Prime, indipendentemente lei dice Maximus Optimus, no, Maximus Decimus Optimus Prime. Non c'entrerà mai sul nome di nessun personaggio, ma visto che in Dragon's Dogma 2 ne abbiamo 4, una Risen e 3 Pawns, Maximus la Risen e quando becco con gli altri 3, uno dietro all'altro, Decimus Optimus Prime, si completa il gruppo.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Where's my comb? My fur's herald from myself from a moment and caution.
Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the Overseer. Let us proceed to the site. Twould be unwise to disobey. The Overseer will show you no mercy.
First assess the field, then
Sets my thoughts down dark paths.
time for you to get to work.
Ill afford to linger here. Pray, take mercy on an old man.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Our
Can't work as late as I...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate. What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons for clever combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly! This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee. No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flat, buy the curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fierce. One need only look to the miserable state of the village and to see that. No mean feat, to be sure. But that's the Sovereign's duty, isn't it? When the dragon rears its ugly head, the Sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to chapel. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it o'er time. Though, personally, I'm just glad.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are known as Crossers of the Rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
No easy thing. Don't forget his soldier. Boy there, you seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye. Being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Unexpected.
Fancy a gander?
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist!
To sleep!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
We have succeeded in defending our charge.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Britain gets the worm, as they say.
Have my protection! I'll take that. We might find a use for it. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Follow me. Do try to keep me in your...
Behold the state of the village! 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate.
Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
When the Arisen appears...
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met.
Sei abbastanza ladro per essere il primo negoziante che si trova, Dio cane.
Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Always sets me to think, this place. Aye, I reckon you'll be good at this.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all men.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
We're going this way now, I suppose.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Mel.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Better informed means better prepared. Let's speak.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, Consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in that, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
To have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went.
Now, Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
I quite agree.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him...
Could you come over here?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Master! Goblin!
You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Not bad.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Splendid. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'll turn you into pincushion!
Has been drenched. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
So this is what we were sent out to find.
To have returned by now. Mayhaps his time went looking.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
I've just had a thought. We've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
We've no need of a thief if we're content to overwhelm our foes with sheer force.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with. There's still only one. Regardless, we would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the captain. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I'm ready for patrol.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
What's this? We're under attack!
They needn't have gone to such trouble. If they wanted a battle, they had but to ask.
Understood. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I cannot hold your prowess. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said. Stay with me, Arisen.
Wait a moment.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Are useless while it's pinned. Pray, make full use of this opportunity to fell it. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Ma i servi non servono un cazzo? Speriamo che non sono troppo indietro.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. What's that? I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Well, sir.
Over so soon? Why, if we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Come sono belli però che si danno il 5 e tutto il resto. Vedi, quello grosso pagava per forza di più. 5,50 non è male.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
What's this? We're trapped.
Ora sì.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard. Let us see what you're made of.
Fall back!
You have my gratitude, sir. Could seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we saw a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. As a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brand. You're free to make your own way to the capital. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us in the Oxcart. It is your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I'm grateful to you, Arisen.
Me ne ero mica accorto io che quello era uno dei miei morto.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
This looks as good a place as any.
Yeah. I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen. Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands.
Praticamente la regina a questo gioco è Denethor nel Signore degli Anelli.
Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
Some of us get complacent. Remember these such fun to do.
I'll go and open the chest.
Folk used to be more generous with their coin.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege. Tell is, the beast's flames burnt him black as tar. 'Tis a right miracle he yet lives, if you ask me.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
What should I get up to today? Well met, sir. Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. There's trade to be had in times both fair and fell. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. Peruse at your leisure. I don't sense the key too for it anyhow.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
At your leisure.
All this quiet makes me come more angry. Got to sweep and dust before a good supper.
Am I shedding? A soldier has been
Fine wares Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? What a delight. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
What is the time this place?
Wonder what room of
Welcome.
if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Follow me.
What am I to do?
Fine wares.
Interested in my wares?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Need anything?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Was excellent. I could have done no better. Is that a statue I espy over yonder? We ought to take a closer look. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Well done!
I'll turn you into a big bucket. Right, just follow me. off, Arisen.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Try not to catch cold. Was a glorious success! Once more. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Would anyone take the push? I knew you would prevail, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Mayhap was somewhat overdone, but no matter. Perhaps this will seem a...
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Follow me.
We've got goblins!
Leave it to me.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
You what?
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
Right, just follow me.
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
You there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid.
Scatter the goblins!
That's that then.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Here, if you please. We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Here we go again. Fight. To arms. Understood. Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
come over here.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. I shan't let them harm you. Well caught, Elizabeth. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Resounding success. Follow me.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Here, if you please.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
An ogre is upon us! I suppose I'll handle this.
I'm coming, Master! Defend the Arisen!
Though we may not die in battle, it's a far cry from being invincible. Master, we ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for.
I know not what to say. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here. my magics. Wait right there. Saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Cut that out, will you?
Did you come over here?
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance. If battle cannot be avoided, it's fight or die. I will leave.
Ma siete mongoli! Venite ad aiutare, Dio porco! Io poi abbiamo tirato giù un ogro e si muore con due goblin, ma vaffanculo.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
We have yet more locations to attend to.
Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Ice is our ally against such fiends. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Certo, anch'io potevo provare a comprare un'arma migliore prima di andare a missione dalla capitale.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Where are we off to next? We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location.
There's a hobgoblin!
Lightning has electrifying potential against this one.
I shan't let them harm you.
Grateful to you, Arisen.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I'd hoped.
Però forse cercare quel tesoro di cui mi parla Ringo non è il caso. Sono morto più volte con questi tre coglioni di Hobgoblin che con l'ogre di Okane.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
Ah, material. Useful things, these.
Focus your strength, Arisen! When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Niente, non si possono neanche schivare e basta, ci sarebbe per forza da combattere, quindi questo tesoro si lascerà morire lì.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
I've an inkling. This place will yield a rarity or two.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Follow me.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Volevo giocare tutti i fine settimana, ma non sono più abituato a metterci così tante ore in un gioco. Mi sa che questo stream si chiuderà intorno alle 3 ore al massimo per oggi.
Follow me.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Dove posso accampare qui?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness! At once, Master.
Però ci si può riposare bene in questo inn, vedo, eh.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Could you come over here? We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Being a burden arisen.
È morto con danni da caduta, ma Dio cane. Dio, se ne è suicidato un altro.
A short jaunt can quickly become a journey. Till before you know it, you're bruised up and all out of curatives.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Allora, per oggi basta così. Per oggi. Per questo stream. E riparto più tardi, ma ripartirò anche da un inn perché se no non ho un cazzo. Se mi riparte dalla dormita nel villaggio, vado a vedere se c'è un fabbro ora. Continuiamo lo stream per ora, va. Arrotondiamo, arriviamo alle 3 ore pari.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Peruse at your left.
Well then, son, how might I be of service? This really is fine craftsmanship.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox-cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us hope 'tis not mere frippery.
Forse sarebbe stato meglio fare questo prima di partire, eh?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Say, have you been to Harp? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Basta, per ora mi fermo qui un attimo e respiro un po'. Più che altro vado a mangiare, a prendere un caffè. A Dragon's Dogma ci si rigioca dopo.